Let's bring in Dawn Hlady. She's a wildfire evacuee from Creighton, Saskatchewan. We spoke to Dawn a couple of days ago, and she is back with us here. Dawn, it's good to see you. You're safe. What's the latest, though? What's happening where you are?
Well, I'm currently in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. I'm about to make my next move into Swan River, Manitoba. Just need to be around some familiar faces, back with my husband, in the comfort of somebody's home, and get out of the hotel life.
Tell us again, remind us as we're just showing our viewers some of the video that we've got of what people have gone through trying to escape wildfires, literally along the highway. But you left Creighton and then you ended up going to near Flin Flon, and then you were in Swan Lake, and then you're in Saskatoon. That must be very stressful to be moving around so much. What's that been like over the last couple of days in terms of driving, places to stay, your stuff with you, eating, and all that kind of stuff, Dawn?
It has been stressful. Life is literally happening minute by minute. I extended my hotel reservation 2 times. I mean, you're not knowing where you're eating, you're not knowing where you're staying. You're waking up to the same nightmare every morning in a hotel bed, reaching for that phone, not knowing what kind of updates you're going to be receiving of what disaster happened through the night.
We're going to show a map of Saskatchewan, Dawn, as you're with us, just to give our viewers across Canada a sense of, you're heading to Saskatoon. You're in Saskatoon now, and you see some fires there north of where you are as well. Are you getting any more help? Because the last time you and I spoke, you were saying that there didn't really seem to be a whole heck of a lot of help, from authorities, be they kind of provincial or federal. Has that changed, Dawn?
There's been major support from rural and local fire departments that have come in from across the provinces, but nothing at the government level, from what I understand. We need some major air support, and unfortunately, the bombers aren't flying because of how low the smoke is, how crazy the winds are. Sadly, we lost our sister community of Dawn Beach yesterday, and it was just a fire that raged through, and there was nobody stopping that. Apparently, there's been another fire that sparked up at Tyrrell Lake outside of town, about 20 minutes out my back door. Literally, these fires are raging into communities from every direction. And without any rain, there is literally no sense in stopping these.
Yeah, what are you hearing about your home and your neighborhood, Dawn? Any updates on that?
As far as I know, my house is still standing, which is a relief. But in the same token, there's an extreme feeling of guilt. A lot of my friends lost homes yesterday, businesses within Dawn Beach, and it's truly heartbreaking. I've cried more than I have in the 40 years of my whole entire life. Today's been a very hard day.
I know, and you've never been through something like this. You talked about your husband. What's the latest with him? Where is he? How is he?
He came to Saskatoon to see us. Then he went back into Creighton yesterday. He got there at about 6 p.m. He updated me saying everything's good. We've got a plan to feed all the guys. This is what's going to happen. And then literally 2 hours later, he was phoning me saying, I'm on number 10. I'm being escorted out of town again. It was becoming almost hopeless last night. It was a sense of being unsafe, and even our local firemen were leaving the community.
I see that you're at a Costco. You're in the parking lot there. What's your next move, Dawn? Where are you going next?
I'm going to Swan River, Manitoba. Just need to be around some friends and familiar faces. That's where my husband evacuated to again last night. So going to grab some supplies here and invade my houses, or invade my friend's house for a little bit. I've got animals with me. They're going stir crazy in a hotel. I just need to cook a meal. I just need to gain some sort of sense of being in a residential home.
Yeah, and taking back the power, I guess, as well, a little bit over your own life right now, right?
Yes. It's living in vehicles. It's letting dogs out, wherever you can. It's eating lots of takeout food. I need to get back to a normal kind of sense of living, even though that's not in my own town, and it doesn't look like it's going to be for a long time.
Dawn Hlady joining us from Saskatoon. Dawn, keep in touch. I'd love to get you back on as your story progresses. I wish you could get back home tomorrow, but as you say, it doesn't look like that's going to happen. We'll keep our eye on this, and I appreciate you taking time. I know it's busy, lots going on, very stressful and emotional, but telling these stories to people across the country, very important.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks so much. Dawn Hlady there in Saskatoon. Just one example of what close to 40,000 Canadians, different stories, of course, different trajectories, but have been going through as a result of these wildfires in Saskatchewan, Manitoba, Alberta, and northern British Columbia.